All right, now guys, we're going to jump to 5.6, if that's okay, and we are going to start with the tenures. And when we're done with the tenures, if these people are so approved by the board, then we'll take a short break and go visit with the possibly newly tenured faculty next door.
Actually is, what is in those binders?
Well, as a reflection of commitment by both faculty and administration, we've established 4 major criteria on the basis for assessing candidates for tenure. And they have to do self-reflection on teaching effectiveness, curriculum development, professional development, and commitment to the college. And in there are the tenure evaluations of their peer review committee, the administrative review, the faculty self-appraisal, and their portfolio and student responses. So it's a very rigorous and intensive process, and I think the faculty can testify to that, but it guarantees the excellence in teaching that we have here at Grace.
And would you like to go ahead and then
Yes, if there are some highlights of Assistant Professor Vidovic's portfolio and your recommendation.
Dr. Vidovic graduated magna cum laude from Wayne State University with a double major in English and Urban Studies. He earned honors in English and university honors in Urban Studies. And in 2010, he received his PhD, also from Wayne State University, after earning distinction on his doctoral qualifying exams. He's an exceptionally valuable resource for the department because he's the only person in the English department that has a PhD in composition. So he has a ton of experience. He opened our new writing center, which was a huge success. And it was such a big success that the foundation agreed to give it a very substantial $45,000 to make it go, because the first year we had just hundreds of students using it, and when we had a budget crunch, we had to cut down on the number of tutors, and this money from the foundation will allow our students to take advantage of it. A writing center does different kinds of tutoring and teaching and learning than our tutoring center does. Justin is an expert in what's called inquiry-based learning, and the important distinction is that whereas a normal tutoring center will help a student with homework, they'll help them, correct a paper, they'll get them through the next class or the next exam. But what the Writing Center does is teach transferable skills, because he works with students so they can identify what they need, and he works in that. It's like teaching someone to fish instead of delivering fish. So that's been a huge benefit to the college. But he was also honored. The deans and re-nominated him to the League of Innovation for his work at the college. You read about him in last month's board report. He is being honored for enriching the cultural life of the college. He started the drama club, where he sometimes writes the plays himself. The students handle all the production, and they act, and they do a terrific job. They're terrifically fun to see. He has also brought, and this is amazing, the Chicago Shakespeare Company to the college. This will be the 3rd year in a row. And of course, as someone who used to teach Shakespeare, I find that absolutely wonderful. The first year, we had The Taming of the Shrew. The second year, we had Romeo and Juliet. And this year, we'll have Midsummer Night's Dream. And Justin goes to the study workshop that's run by the Chicago Shakespeare Company, and he comes back and he works with other faculty to help students learn about the fine points of Shakespearean performance and plays. He's been just tremendously important to the college, and we hope to actually redesign our tutoring center using the teaching techniques that he uses in the writing center, so that we bring students further along with each tutoring center session. So I'd like to recommend him for your consideration. He's also been, as I said earlier, very active in our learning community program and very helpful to everyone.
Thank you, Dean Solder. And based upon the evaluation of the dean, the peer committee, student evaluations, and the portfolio of documentation, I hereby recommend to the president the candidacy of Assistant Professor Vidovic for the Award of Tenure from Prairie State College.
Thank you, Dr. Hansel, and I too present to the Board of Trustees Assistant Professor Vidovic for consideration for tenure.
And I ask the Board of Trustees for a motion to award a faculty tenure appointment to Dr. Justin Vidovic, Assistant Professor of English, effective August 2014. So moved. Discussion?
She's looking at me because she was going to pick out something really heavy out of this. And I said, well, you might just say, it's a delight to see him sometimes down the hall, dancing and whistling with a little hat.
And she said, well, it might take away from the seriousness of the tenure. And I'm like, if he's skipping down the hall with a hat, I don't think seriousness is an issue here. All right, so no discussion, Madam Secretary.
Trustee Donahue? Aye. Trustee Hill Corley?
Aye.
Trustee Mosby?
Aye.
Trustee Walker?
Aye.
And I say aye.
And I say aye. Congratulations.
Thank you to the Board of Trustees, the wonderful administration that I've worked with on these projects, and to the English faculty and all of the faculty, and to Cindy Cornejo working on the really exciting learning community class that we do. And thank you, Kelly, for making this really special for being here today. Yeah, I see you through the hallways here. And it's because I feel happy every single day. I feel fortunate to be working at a really wonderful school. I feel proud. I feel proud of the faculty here and of the students and of being part of it, and that I get to do the work that I really have always dreamt that I could do in school. I just feel very, very grateful to the universe that brought Prairie State and I together. I love being here.
You know, I'll just say while we're waiting that I told so many people here, I love going to work every day. My job, I love my job. Of course, I do have solitaire on the computer, unlike some of you. And I know that there was a time at Prairie State many moons ago that we would like to also forget that that wasn't the case here. That people were not happy coming to the college. Some people. And so it makes me feel good to hear all of these new tenured faculty, A, wanting to be tenured here, and B, saying how much they enjoy coming to work here. That makes us as a board feel good that you also enjoy being here as much as we do.